When it comes to SUVs, the big news is that Land Rover, after recording 225 units sold in its first year of sales in India, will assemble the Land Rover Freelander 2 in this country. The locally assembled Freelander's list price should drop by around 6 to 7 lakh. BMW's new X3 has been thoroughly re-engineered inside and out. The exterior blends styling elements from the smaller X1 and the larger X5. Larger rear doors for easier access, improved gearboxes, updated engine options and thoroughly reworked interiors are some of the major revisions. On the engine front, the entry-level 2-litre manual will produce 184 bhp. There will also be a 302 bhp 3-litre turbocharged straight-six petrol in the luxurious X-Drive 3.5i. That's a lot of punch for this small package. The Pajero Sport, based on Mitsubishi's Triton pickup, looks tough and modern at the same time. You can expect typical Mitsubishi off-road talent, bulletproof reliability and some amount of driving pleasure as well. A 2.5-litre 136 bhp diesel and a 3.2-litre 163 bhp diesel also mean this car will have the perfect choice of powertrains. Mitsubishi's REVA, an urban crossover that will compete with the Škoda's Yeti in the compact SUV segment. While the REVA shares its platform with the Outlander and has the same wheelbase, its overall dimensions are a segment smaller. Sounds good, though pricing needs to be right. Renault's Koleos SUV will be launched in India 6 months after the Fluence. Like the Fluence, it will be assembled from CKD kits. The Koleos features a hardy 2-litre diesel motor with 173 bhp on tap. Will that be enough to take on the likes of the Outlander, the Santa Fe, the Fortuner as well as the X-Trail? Well, we'll find out in September 2011. On the homegrown SUV front, Tata's facelift Safari will make its debut in 2011. In its new avatar, it will feature heavy revisions made to the nose and tail. The headlights are new, as are the taillights, and you can expect a new grille and bumper as well. Power will be delivered courtesy the familiar 2.2-litre Dicor engine making 140 bhp, but with tweaks to improve refinement. It will be on showroom floors in February 2011, and we don't expect a huge jump in price. Mahindra will be taking things up several notches with their ground-up W201 SUV. The W201 will have an MPV-like shape and will be competing with all the rest in its class. It will feature many firsts for M&M like front-wheel drive vehicle, a monocoque chassis, better dynamics, and will also feature a 4-wheel drive option as well. The M-Hawk engine from the Scorpio will come with an all-new 6-speed manual transmission and auto box as well. The iconic Nano is all set to get city-friendly with an automatic transmission. This CVT system has been used on cars of all classes in India and should be a reliable and inexpensive option for the Nano. For the first-time driver, the Nano's engine torque curve is perfect for use with an automatic. Hyundai aims to steal some of the Nano's thunder with the inclusion of a 2 to 3 lakh rupee car, the HA. The HA will be based on a pared-down Santro platform which already costs Hyundai very little. The motor that powers the car will be an 814cc 3-cylinder version of the Epsilon engine in the Santro. This engine develops about 48 bhp. If Hyundai get the small car's design right, there could be no stopping it. Maruti is also developing a car codenamed YE3 to plug the gap that will be left in Maruti's stable when the M800 gets phased out. The YE3 will compete with the likes of the Tata Nano and Hyundai's HA. It's based on an existing platform but will sport an all-new look. Also expected is a 2-cylinder version of the K-series motor. The design will make very good use of space, and like the Nano, it's expected to look a mono-volume as well. Meanwhile, Chevy is all set to give the Beat a solid shot in the arm with some diesel power. The Beat's diesel motor is based on Fiat's 1.3 multi-jet, and it will do away with one cylinder to end up with 936cc from its 3 cylinders. It's expected to produce 57 bhp and an impressive 14.5 kgm of torque. Fantastic fuel economy and very low running costs can be expected. It's a significant advantage in this segment if you take into account the Beat's chic styling and fantastic interiors. Honda, meanwhile, is readying its attractive new hatch, the BRIO. This tightly skinned compact car sports a youthful and unique identity. Its 3.6 meter length and relatively compact dimensions means this car is shorter than a Swift. Honda engineers have worked hard to extract maximum space from inside the cabin. Expect the BRIO to offer clever space utilization and practicality as seen on the Jazz. Power will come from a 1.2-litre engine from the Jazz, and a 1-litre unit might arrive at a later stage. There will be a 3-cylinder version of the same motor but without VTEC technology. Prices are expected to start around 4.5 lakh, which is great value. The BRIO will arrive around September 2011. Maruti meanwhile is rearming its hot hatch, the Swift. The new Swift is a familiar car and looks uncannily like the car that's currently on sale, even though the platform and every panel are all new. The engine options will remain the same, both tried and tested 75 bhp Fiat 1.3-litre multijet and the 84 bhp 1.2-litre K-Series petrol motor. Despite being fractionally larger, the new Swift will also be 20 kg lighter than the model it will replace. Add to it the stiffness from the new chassis, it will make the Swift an even more fun car to drive. Meanwhile, electric cars are looking to make a mark in India with the REVA NXR. This will now be the Mahindra REVA NXR and is in the final phase of testing. It is a 3-door 4-seater family hatchback which will come in 2 versions, the NXR and NXR City. While the NXR with its lithium-ion batteries has claimed a top speed of 104 km per hour with a range of 160 km per charge, the NXR City has claimed a top speed of 80 km per hour with a range of 80 km per charge. So electric cars look all set to make a mark in India in 2011.